Alright, what's up YouTube? So I'm done with my trip finally. I can start making videos. Sorry, I haven't really been there. You guys all know who are subscribed and people that have been viewing the channel have been waiting very patiently for videos. I planned an entire week trip. I thought I'd be able to do videos in between, but I had my cousin with me and it just seemed very selfish to, you know, undedicate all the events and stuff we had planned to just record videos randomly. And I didn't want him being involved in, the recording and anything like that as well. This is my thing, not his. So I was able to do some shorts here and there, but then I eventually kind of stopped making those. Days got longer, travel times got longer for us. And I just wasn't able to keep up with doing shorts every morning. We got to the point where we were waking up, going to whatever thing we had planned, and then we'd come back at night, we'd get into our next hotel, and then we would go to bed, basically. So in the first parts of the trip, I was able to wake up. We were able to enjoy breakfast, kind of do our own little stuff, and then we would gather all our stuff up and go out. So I was able to do those shorts, but I'm back now. It's just me back home. I've got some time to kill. I'm going to go ahead and start making these videos. So this video is going to be dedicated towards basically how the truck is handled for me. I didn't do my 1,000 mile video. As you can see here, the total trip ended up being 2,444 miles, 0.6. And so you can kind of see basically that general sense of stuff. So, 1,000 miles. So yeah, truck has handled really well for 1,000 miles. Can't really say, can't really say much on it. It's a fantastic truck. I have no negative issues with it, really whatsoever. I can't really speak on it too much because I've never had an even close to better sounding vehicle. All my vehicles have been really, really old, really aged and stuff. So, yeah, this is just leagues above any vehicle I've had. It's a brand new vehicle. I've never had a brand new vehicle, so everything to it is tip-top shape. I can't say like, oh man, I can't say like it's noisy, bumpy, any of the kind of that stuff, because it is not as bumpy as my old archaic used vehicles. It's not as noisy as my old archaic vehicles. So you guys might get in, a brand new Ford Maverick and you might be like, oh, well, it's noisier than my 2020, Subaru that I just traded in. Well, yeah. But I had a 2011 Tucson, so it's leagues older. There's so many more improvements they've made to, sound stripping, proofing and all that kind of stuff with the windows and that sort of stuff since, 2011. So, to my preference and what I've seen driving it 2,200 or 2,444 miles is that it is a fantastic vehicle. It drives great. The suspension's great. It's just an overall really fantastic vehicle. That's all I can really say to it. There's nothing that I've had over the 2,000 miles to where, I've been like, oh, I don't like this or I don't like that. I'll kind of explain in further videos. I don't want all these videos to be super long. There's a lot of things I can talk about. So this video might be a little long, so bear with me there. But I'll try to be as point as I can. So, yeah, I'll make like a things I like and things I don't like video as well. But this is just talking about like over the 2,000 miles, like how is the truck done? It's done fantastic. Just super, super, you know, good. Starting it up is still the same. Like everything's still the same basically as the first day I took it off the lot. So all those miles on it, and it still seems like the same truck I got just, you know, a week ago before I put those miles on. Starts up good. The remote start from the phone, from the Ford app, as well as doing it with the keyless dongle I have, they both work more efficiently now, so that's been getting better. One thing I did notice is that the miles to empty part, that was not calculated and not reading right off the first fill and everything, but that's just because it's been it recalculates. It's like different vehicles, so this is my first time having a hybrid vehicle, so it changes based upon like how many electric miles you've used and that sort of thing. So if you're just like on all highway, you can fill it up, and I've seen it as low as like right around, it's usually right around 400 miles every time I fill it up. But there's some times where like today I was on complete highway going 85 miles an hour from full all the way to empty, and when I refilled it up after that, there was no electric usage whatsoever. So I think I was at around 350 miles till empty on that fill up. So that's like the lowest it's been. 479 is pretty high. Highest I've seen it over the week that I've been using it is like 500 and something, 520, and it's pretty darn accurate. Now, if I was to get on the highway right now, 479 would not be the miles to empty. If I got on the highway right now, it would start coming down very, very quickly. And it would be probably more around 350. So that's the thing, like, you have to be wary of. I have to remind myself every time now I get in, like, yeah, it says 479, but what am I planning to do today? Like, if I'm going to get on the highway, it's going to drain a lot faster. If I'm driving around town and I'm just using the battery, it's going to be 479. So that's one thing I've noticed, but it is a lot more accurate now, and it is getting like higher and higher based upon like what stuff I'm doing with the truck, and it's the tank and the chips and everything in there are able to read it a lot more efficiency now. So that's one thing I did notice over the week I've been using it. But yeah, other than that, everything else is not really anything to talk about. Like I said, it still handles really great. There's no like weird noises I've heard. I know they say, like, you know, new vehicles are going to make some weird noises. Don't worry about it. That kind of stuff. Like, it's just the vehicle breaking itself in. I haven't had any moments like that. The one thing I love about it so much is that it's just so quiet. I've never had a car where I hit the start button and I'm just like, and it says ready to drive, yet there's literally no noise. Like, I can hear crickets outside, I can hear birds, but I cannot hear an engine whatsoever. And then I turn it into drive, and what do you know? It starts moving. So, never had that before. I mean, there's literally no like, there's no like startup, there's no ignition sound, like nothing. It's just you hit the start stop button, and the car makes some ding 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 dings. Is like computers and the screens and stuff power up, and then it's just like boom, you can instantly just fly down the road. Like, so yeah, that's pretty cool, and nothing has changed with that. Yeah, audio sounds good. We played music nonstop the entire trip in here, and it's completely fine with me. It does sound a little bit forward thinking, and I messed with the sound and stuff like that, the range and all that, and it is center, so I have it positioned in the center, so the sound, and I have it on surround sound, so everything should be located right here. But for some reason, the rear speakers, I don't know, it just doesn't sound like the rear speakers really offer too much. Even when I allocated the sound completely to the back, the rear speakers weren't really like, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. But other than that, like it's very like up front focused in terms of the sound. Like the speakers up front, I feel like do a lot more. But then again, there are three, so you've got that one, you've got the big middle one, and then you've got one over there as well. So, and then you've got the ones down on the two doors here. So at least, you know, that's 5 speakers out of the 8 speakers that are supposed to be in the Lariat package here. So yeah, so I mean, you do have 5 speakers right up in front of you, so that's probably why I'm just being nitpicky on sound. So yeah, other than that, car is fantastic. So you're thinking about picking one up and you're gonna put like 2,444 miles on it in literally like 5 days, it'll be great for that. I've had no problems. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. That's kind of my update, general basis of how the car is after 2,000 miles on it. I'll make another video when I get to 5,000, see if anything else has changed by that time, and continue to catalog everything up till there. But until then, lots of more videos coming. I'm only just getting started here. So thanks for watching this video. Thanks for watching my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.